her fans. Rihanna will go in and get you good herself. Yeah.
People think that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are throwing shade at Kendall Jenner, and here's why.
Oh gosh, there is some shocking drama that's unfolding between Kendall Jenner and Rihanna. Seriously, their reignited beef wasn't on anyone's 2025 bingo card, and let me tell you, it is absolutely messy. Here's the tea. Rihanna is actively trying to get the Kardashians blacklisted, not just from the Met Gala, but allegedly from all high-profile events in Hollywood. And get this bombshell. Hollywood insiders are actually helping Rihanna because they feel the Kardashians have totally overstayed their welcome. The tea in this feud is scalding hot, so let's dive deep into why Rihanna seems to absolutely despise the Kardashians. We all know how the Kardashians absolutely love associating themselves with Hollywood's elite. I mean, honestly, wherever there are cameras and people talking, you can bet your bottom dollar a Kardashian will somehow find their way there. But here's where it gets interesting. There are certain powerful figures in Hollywood who purposefully go out of their way to avoid any association with the Kardashians, and Rihanna is leading that charge. Despite never really hanging out with Kendall and her family, Rihanna reportedly has some serious deep-rooted issues with them. The beef is so intense that she's now actively working to get them completely blacklisted in Hollywood. Can you believe the audacity? Now, this drama didn't just pop up overnight. Over the years, Rihanna has been quietly building her empire, and with that comes serious power and influence. Let's be real. While both Rihanna and the Kardashians have their fingers in the entertainment and beauty industry pies, only one name carries real weight in those spaces. And honey, it's definitely not the Kardashians. When Rihanna speaks, people literally stop everything to listen, unlike the Kardashians. But wait, it gets even juicier. Rihanna's influence runs so deep that her bae, A$AP Rocky, got onto the Met Gala's planning committee. This means Rihanna now has major pull when it comes to the guest list of arguably one of Hollywood's most coveted events. For years, the Kardashians have practically treated the Met Gala like their personal playground, but darling, that might all be about to change. And here's the real kicker. It's all because of Chris Brown. Remember that absolutely horrible incident when Chris Brown assaulted Rihanna while they were dating? That despicable act left a permanent stain on Chris Brown's reputation. But while the entire world was standing firmly with Rihanna after that traumatic experience, Kendall Jenner reportedly took Chris Brown's side. Can you imagine the audacity? This fact has had Rihanna seething ever since. But Kendall didn't just stop there. Oh no, she and Chris Brown became extremely close, hanging out everywhere together. It got to the point where Kendall was even reportedly dating Chris Brown. The word on the street was that Kendall had it bad for CB, and here's the scandalous part. Chris was still in a relationship with Kardashian at the time, but apparently, Kendall was so down bad for Chris Brown that she couldn't have cared less. Back in 2014, a source close to Kendall spilled all the tea to US Weekly, revealing that Kendall had become completely obsessed with Chris Brown. And let me remind you, at the time this news broke, Chris Brown was actually behind bars for violating his probation after allegedly making threats about using a weapon during his anger management treatment in rehab. The source revealed that one night after the 2014 MTV Video Music Awards, Kendall and Chris went back to his place and partied with friends until 5 a.m., but the drama doesn't stop there. Soon, even Kylie started hanging out with Chris. When Kris Jenner was asked about this shocking development, she just laughed it off and made jokes about how she hated that her kids were into bad boys. But this caused major tension in the Kardashian household because earlier that year, Bruce Jenner, now Caitlyn Jenner, had explicitly banned Kendall and Kylie from hanging out with Chris Brown. An insider spilled to OK Magazine, saying, Bruce doesn't want his baby girls anywhere near Chris and his friends. Bruce told Chris she'd better back him in banning the girls from spending any more time with Chris Brown and that it's not negotiable. But clearly, that warning fell on deaf ears. Now, Rihanna's issues with the Kardashians run even deeper than just their support of Chris Brown. Get this. For a very brief moment back in 2017, Kendall and A$AP Rocky dated. And now A$AP is Rihanna's baby daddy. Talk about awkward. You might think this is petty of Rihanna, given that at the time she and A$AP were just friends. But honey, when you dislike someone, you don't mind being a little petty. Or maybe she's just being territorial, and who could blame her? Rihanna's beef with Kendall has been simmering for years. Back in 2022, during the Off-White show, fans noticed something absolutely scandalous. While Rihanna and AO were giving similar expressions to most of the models, everything changed when Kendall took the runway. That's when things got spicy. Fans swear they caught Rihanna throwing some serious shade as Kendall strutted by. The internet, being the internet, absolutely lost it. One fan tweeted, "There's a reason why we'll never see Kendall in one of Rihanna's shows." Another added, "Rihanna's face when Kendall's walking has me crying." The shade was so personal that the video went viral, sparking a complete frenzy of speculation. Let's be honest, Kendall's runway walk has always been controversial. But after that incident, fans absolutely dragged her for what they called a regular plain-faced walk with no charisma. One TikToker even claimed that Kendall's lack of personality on the runway actually helped the clothes stand out more, unlike other models who might overshadow the outfits. Ouch! But wait, there's more tea to spill. An old tweet from Kendall resurfaced where she wrote, "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I am going to be very upset." And Rihanna's response? Absolutely iconic. She clapped back with a savage, "Well, don't come." Keep in mind, Kendall was just a teenager at this point and just a Rihanna fan, but the response was absolutely brutal.
No, this was actually iconic. Bear in mind, Kendall Jenner is a teenager at this point and just a Rihanna fan. She tweets, "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm going to be very upset, #fave song." And then Rihanna just replies, "Well, don't come."
Trust me when I tell you this beef has been simmering for ages. In 2015, Rihanna was scheduled to perform at the Victoria's Secret fashion show but pulled out at the last minute. Why? Allegedly, she was furious about her friend Jordan Dunn being replaced by Kendall Jenner. Jordan even tweeted and later deleted, "Feeling so much better about not doing BS? Sorry, I mean VS now that Rihanna isn't doing it also." The shade of it all. But the drama doesn't stop there. According to some unverified sources, Rihanna allegedly threw shade at Kendall at the 2018 Met Gala. A witness claimed that Rihanna, standing near Kendall at the bar, loudly proclaimed, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I'd hate to be a stick figure," before laughing and walking away. The audacity. And apparently Rihanna's issues extend to the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan. Why? Because Kylie Jenner has been accused multiple times of copying Rihanna's style, from outfits to beauty launches. Fans even claim Kylie's cosmetics line was a direct attempt to ride on Rihanna's coattails. Given all this drama, sources are now reporting that Rihanna is using her Met Gala influence to settle old scores by essentially banning the Kardashians from the event for as long as she possibly can. And get this, she reportedly has the support of people in the fashion industry who feel the Kardashian presence at the Met has totally overstayed its welcome. As one insider put it, a lot of people are encouraging her. She's by no means the only one who feels like the Kardashians' time is up. Fans absolutely lost it when this news broke. The reactions were absolutely priceless. One fan wrote, "Goodbye to the Kardashians. If Riri had them all banned for whatever reason, I ain't mad at her at all. I'd be very happy not to have to look at any of them and their bad fashion choices at any more Met Galas." Another fan questioned, "This may be ignorant, but why does Riri have the power to ban anyone from the Met Gala? Not that I care. Think it's hilarious plus petty AF. I'm for it, especially with regards to that talentless family." One particularly insightful fan noted, "Rihanna doesn't strike me as being someone who worries about being blunt or straightforward. For instance, canceling her performance at the Victoria's Secret show. That was not a veiled message, it was a very direct and strong one. She would never let Kendall or any of them live rent-free in her head. I don't believe she would put any effort into being bothered by any of them. She's certainly not jealous of any of them either. They are Nepo babies. Rihanna worked for every damn thing she has. There is absolutely no comparison that can be made." So what do you think about this absolutely messy drama? Is Rihanna justified in taking her revenge, or is she just being petty? The fashion world is absolutely buzzing with this scandal, and honestly, we're here for every single second of it. Until next time, keep spilling that tea.